Excellent. So it says that it is a file, and it says one, meaning that there is only one of there's only one link that's soft L, which is a hard link. Well, not a that was a poor expression on my behalf. It's not a hard link. It is a file itself, but here where it says one, that only means that it has one link. Anyway, if we do ln space s, and if we do soft L, and we're going to give it a link to soft, and if we do ll again, grep I soft, we shall see that one of these is a link and the other one is an actual file. The first one is a link. You see how it is written out, how it is displayed here. Quite simple, quite fair. Again, we only have one link. This because this is a soft link, so it doesn't actually count it here. But if we, oh, by the way, you don't need to be root to be doing this. I was root because I was testing something out and I just stayed that way. Doesn't really matter now for the sake of this demonstration. And if we do ln soft L, and if we give it hard link soft, if we do the command again, we're going to have a look and we're going to see that this number has indeed increased to 2. So the file has now two links. The soft link doesn't really count. We're not really counting that. But you see here, it says, it doesn't say that it's actually a link because it's a hard link. Basically, it's just another name for exactly the same file. It can get a bit confusing. Even I get confused here somewhere. If I have made an error, forgive me. Please point it out, just so you know. I do really encourage that. Any sort of criticism is of course welcome, and it does help me improve. But for the time being, understand that hard links, once again, they are just different names for the files. There we go, up here. They're just different names for the files, and soft links, they are the actual links to the file. They do not contain the file itself. Let's go ahead and see what happens if we try to open up. So cat link soft. There you go. I am here and you are there. It indeed we are indeed able to access the file through this link. And if we go ahead and remove the soft L, now what happens is that we will not be able to access it via the soft link. It says no such file or directory because it contains a path to that file, a link to that file, and that file no longer exists. But look at this. If we do cat hard, even though the original is gone, the original name of the file is gone, hey, guess what? It's going to be able to print out I am here and you are there. It still has access to the contents. I hope that I have managed to clarify this subject at least to a certain extent. Creating links is important. Understanding them to the fullest of extent, maybe not so important for the Red Hat exam, but it is important for you as a system administrator in general because you will be encountering these sort of things. Questions are welcome. I expect them. It's a bit confusing, I know. Just go ahead and ask away anything you feel like asking, and I will be more than happy to try to answer any of your questions in regard to this subject and pretty much anything else here on Udemy. Until next time, I'm going to bid you farewell and wish you a ton load of luck. Welcome all to this tutorial. Today I am going to start talking about backups and recovery. Also, in addition to this, we will talk about compression as well. These things go hand in hand with one another and they combine rather well. First off, you as a system administrator I mean, you will absolutely need to perform backups and recover information from those backups. This is one of your most frequent tasks that you will need to do. And performing backups in Linux is not that hard. It's actually quite easy. There isn't that much to it. The trick is figuring out what to back up, as there can be quite a lot of it. And usually what people do is they schedule automated tasks which perform backups on either daily, weekly, monthly basis, or every so hours or something of a kind. When that backup happens, the old one gets overwritten and lost. In such a way, they manage to preserve space. All of this we will do throughout this chapter, but for the time being, I just want to show you some basic functionalities of tar which you will need in order to create a backup. And before that, I have, as previously for VIM, created a small file for myself, and I want to show you one command that you can utilize in order to monitor the status of a file. Namely, this is mainly used for the monitoring of log files. The command is tail. So if I type in tail, and if I type in tar text, which is my file, and press enter, what did I get? Pretty much the same thing that I would get if I was to write cat. However, tail does come with a very neat functionality, and if you pass a -f argument and press enter, you will see that the prompt is standing by and waiting. It is monitoring for changes to occur within a file. Let's go ahead and enact some changes and see what happens. Type in echo, and let's type in something here. I have changed you. Changed you. Let's give it an exclamation mark as well. And if you remember from the previous tutorials, greater than sign means append. So we are appending the contents of this file, and the file name is tar. I am currently in the directory where the file is located, but I could have just as easily written here path to the file and then typed in tar text. But at the moment I am working in the same directory, so it is completely unnecessary. I can just write the name of the file like this and save myself a bit of typing. Now watch what happens in the upper terminal when I append this file. Oh, bash event not found. Exclamation mark posing a problem. Hold on. Did I mess it up? This was from my test runs. Okay, let's try did I mess it up? And you see immediately up there it is shown, but I also want to make this this thing work with I have changed you. It is vital to me. I have no idea why, but okay. We're gonna try an escape char and see how that works out. Event not found. Okay. Why aren't you memorizing it? There's something fundamentally wrong with this command, and I am going to find out what it is. Okay, so it is the exclamation mark. Let's type in escape, and we're gonna tell Echo to use escape characters. There we go. Oh, no, that's not what I meant. Come on, don't do this to me. Okay. We're not gonna give up. We're not going to give up. We're gonna be using echo help help space. What do we need? Grep, and then we're gonna go ahead and type in escape. Nothing pops. Okay. Oh, right. You cannot use this with echo. I'm terribly sorry. Man echo grep esc. Not a bad way to actually pull the information from the man pages. A lot of people don't actually know this, but you can also grep things from the man pages when you issue a man command for anything that you want. You can use grep to figure out what is where. Press enter, and there we go. It is E. Enable interpretation of backslashes escapes a disable interpretation. Okay, that's by default.